Hey everybody, I'm Wyatt. I'm joined by Vernon, Alex, and Evan, and this is Cinema Trip Reviews Halloween Kills. It is finally here. The day has come. Halloween Kills is out. We've all watched it. I've seen it 3 times by now. I went and saw it in theaters, and then I watched it twice on Peacock. Man, I loved it. I mean, of course, we're going to just kind of give our general thoughts. We're not going to get into spoilers as of right now. Kind of just getting into it. What are all your thoughts on the movie?
I mean, I think it was my best work yet, honestly.
I forgot. I should have said we were joined by Michael today.
We're joined by Michael Myers today.
Yeah, he's sitting right here with us,
sitting
man.
right here. I don't
we got
know
an
why...
exclusive interview.
Yeah.
What'd you think, Michael? How'd you feel like it ended for you? And
This movie, I put in a lot of work.
You put in a lot of work, man. You were savage in this one. You seemed like you were pretty pissed off.
I didn't this film, right? I got to it.
I gotta say, right off of the bat, when I went into this film, I was thinking, and I don't know why I was thinking this, and I really wanted to watch the first one before I watched this. Not the first one, but the one before this one. I was like, he only killed like 6 people in the first one. And then it was like, no, I looked it up, and he's like, he killed 19 people in the first one. And I was like, okay. And I was like, he might meet that number somewhere. It's a pretty sustained story. All Michael's stories are pretty sustained. And then the first, right off the bat, and then first like 30 minutes of the movie, they're like, he killed 12 firefighters, which everybody saw in the trailer. I'm not spoiling anything here.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh shit, he's like to his number already. Like he's ready.
Pretty much anything that we're gonna mention as of right now was within the trailer.
I'm gonna go now and give this back to Evan because I'm gonna die in here.
But I loved it, man. I mean, I don't know all your thoughts, but I mean, as a fan of the series and everything and the lore, there were so many Easter eggs and callbacks, just like Halloween 2018. I loved it, man. I know I understand a lot of the criticisms about it from a lot of people because I have been reading some reviews and going on Reddit and shit. But I do understand a lot of the criticisms with it. It's just the little things that were kind of weird didn't take me out of the movie or bother me at all.
For sure. I'm actually with Wyatt. I really enjoyed it too. I do have my nitpicks, but I thought as the first one hit beat for beat of the first Halloween, this one felt very much like the second Halloween for me. And while I'm a little mad that the second Halloween kind of got retconned because it's one of my favorite Halloween movies, I do like that this one it felt in the same spirit. It's very paranoia filled. It's very like mob mentality. And that's kind of how the second one is of the original, where it's like everybody kind of knows what's going on and they're kind of reacting to the situation, where the first one's like, oh shit, what's happening? This one's like, oh shit, it's happening. And I like that. I'll get a little bit more into that later, but
of course,
I also enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was super fun, and I think that's what most people have agreed with, is that it's a fun movie. I mean,
sure,
even if you don't even like the Halloween franchise or have watched it too much, it's just as a slasher movie. I mean, it doesn't skip a beat, and it starts off just like, and it doesn't stop the whole time.
Yeah, and I mean, it's been described as like in this trilogy of Halloween movies, this is the Empire Strikes Back. Like, there is a lot of filler because there's really not much of a story arc because you're not going to get an ending in a middle part of a trilogy. Like, it's not going to have like a super satisfying conclusion. So I mean, it's just kind of going with what's going off of the last story. But then, I mean, the ending, similar to Empire Strikes Back, it doesn't end on the best of notes.
It's a nothing story. Like, it could almost, and I don't mean to hate on it. I like it. I'm just giving my review at this point. Like, it felt like it started and ended right where it was. Like, I didn't move forward in the story.
Yeah,
it kind of did. I mean,
in a way, there's small things for certain characters, but
one like major, which we will get to. But other than that, I told that to Brittany how, just like you said, Alex, there wasn't really an advancement to the story.
I agree.
I mean, you could remove this story and minus a few major plot points. Obviously, the overall gist of it would not have really changed much. I mean,
it just felt like what was happening in between the first, and I haven't seen the third one because it's not out yet, but like the first and the third one, like
we're assuming a lot happens third one.
what happened, which isn't a bad thing. Sometimes like a slice of life kind of scenario is good, but I don't know if I've ever seen a slice of life in a horror movie like this, and it was fine.
Yeah,
it's just not what I've expected in horror I've seen, you know.
And I mean, I just recently watched the 2018 one a couple of days ago going into this, and it would work so well, and I can't wait because I know someone's going to do it eventually, where they just remove the end credits from the first one, take out the credits of this one, and just push them together, and it would be like a seamless movie the whole way through. Like
I do feel that.
I mean, because the second one picks up as soon as the first one ends. I mean, like seconds right after it.
Boom.
I mean, it's just that would go seamlessly. Hopefully, the third one's the same way.
Before we move on too far, Vernon, you didn't even give what's your overall thought.
Vernon just watched it. Like,
I just watched it right before we started recording here. I liked it overall. It was awesome. You know, like you guys said, it was just kind of like once it started, it went. There was a couple moments where it kind of slowed down a little bit, but it didn't hurt anything overall. It still was. It made sense that this is happening right now. Even though one of my main complaints of it was like how much time passes. You know what I mean? Like from the start of the movie to the end of the movie. How
it is
hours,
like is it days, hours? I get that.
It's still. I mean, it's still
days.
one. Yeah, it's the same night, but like how? Yeah, like, what's the time?
She got surgery. Like she got surgery. I mean, I don't want to like spoil too much, but like
this is hard. This is hard to like.
Everything that happened in that short amount of time. Like that was one of my main like things about it. But it's a movie at the end of the day, so it is what it is as far as pacing. But I really liked it overall. I do have a ton of notes here as far as like what I thought as I was watching it through the movie here.
This movie, just like the other one, would not be anything without its score. And John Carpenter and his son outdid them. Like I feel like it could be better than the last one scored. Like there's so much to this one, and it varies. It's not just the horror score, but there's also like like the soft emotional moments in the movie, and I mean it plays well. And I mean John Carpenter, he's not directing anymore, so he's just exclusively making music. So I mean he outdid himself with this one. It's amazing.
I also have to give a highlight before we leave. Like the brutality and the unemotional brutality of Michael Myers in this film is awesome.
He was
more than any other movie of his.
More than any other movie. Like, and I got some complaints with some of it, but like overall, awesome. Just some kills where I'm just like, damn.
I love the way you put that. It is like unapologetic.
It's
like, when he kills people, it is just you are going to die in the worst way right now.
And he's pissed off.
I got a couple that highlighted.
He's pissed off. In the last one, got shoved down into a basement, shot in the face,
mad.
a lot of his fingers blown off. Climbing out of behind Alex, climbing out of that burning building.
I have one fucking scene like where I thought he was gonna do something that was gonna be comical, and it never happened. But like I almost expected it because I was like, this dude is just on like a rampage mission at this point. Like because Marissa, who asked me a lot of times, she's like, I don't get this kill. Like in all the other Halloweens we've watched, because we've seen the basics. We haven't gotten to like the deep Halloween. So she's pretty new to the franchise. She's like, I don't get this kill. Why would he do this? And I was like, oh, this one he just seems pissed. Like he just wanted to. He just seems like he's got him. Yeah, he just seems like he's
I don't know why he's doing this. Like
he's just and I mean, there's certain points even like, because I mean, it's kind of a callback. He's always done it, but like, there's a couple kills in this movie where, as he's like doing the deed, he's like you could see his head tilt or he's looking at him before he does it, and it's like this dude knows what he's doing. Like you could kind of even though he's wearing a mask, you could tell like he has emotion like with each kill.
Do we want to give? I mean, I know this is spoiler free zone. Do you want to give your kind of a spoiler free overall review of it? Watch, don't watch.
Oh, for sure, watch, man.
Definitely watch.
Definitely watch.
Definitely watch.
I think we're all in agreement. I think if you like the series, this is a great sequel to what we've been waiting for.
Yeah,
watch it. Even if you don't like the series.
That's been so hyped because it's been delayed a year. I think. I mean, it filled my expectations. I didn't go out like. It wasn't like Batman vs Superman where I left the theater like, oh, what the, or Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Right.
I think
I loved it, man.
I think the only non-spoiler free negative I can get it is you cannot watch this movie without watching the first one.
Yeah.
It is not a standalone film. You have to watch 2018's version and then move on from there.
Yeah.
Like it's not a standalone film. But other than that, watch it. If you're a fan, watch it.
It's fun. It's not like the best storytelling, but it's gonna satisfy you.
Yeah.
It's cool because it's a Halloween. Like, I like this franchise here, like the trilogy here, because it's a Halloween film in 2018. Like, it just feels like it's very believable that this would be taking place in 2018, and I love that. Like, it's very modern, and it's Michael Myers, and it's awesome. It's really cool.
Like, they just brought him to the future.
And they keep coming out with it in October, which good for them, because I don't know why horror movies don't come out in October. Like, good for them.
Yeah,
come out in October.
I think like both of the Rob Zombie ones came out in August, like whenever they came out, and then there was a couple of, like, it's ridiculous.
I think the middle of any franchise is the hardest part, and there's very few franchises that pull the middle off well. So I think it's fine. It's not abysmal. It's a good movie. I would recommend it. I'm gonna watch it again. I'm excited to watch it again.
Highly recommend.
Yeah, this will be fun to watch like right before the next one comes out. You know, watch the first two, and then we can see exactly how it all plays out. That's the hope.
And we're definitely gonna come back here next year and do a review at this time for Halloween Ends when that comes out. So we're definitely gonna be doing a review at that point. Make sure to check out all of our reviews this month. We got another horror review next week as well. We can't talk about that as of right now because Vern's picking it. Vern's the one picking next week's movie, and I have no idea where he's gonna go with it. It's gonna be interesting.
Just wait.
So till next week. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to check out all of our other content on the channel. We got tons of content for you to watch. And we'll see everybody next time.